I'm saying, a nigga trying to get in your mind, you feel me? I mean, wherever it lead to, it lead to. We can grow, be the best of friends, or we can.
Yeah, it's the kingpin, the kingpins, BlazeDeImperial, king of the G.W.C, Ballin, Untouchables, Flies, Daniel boys. And I'm just here chilling at the crib. Today I want to talk to the ladies, provide you some insightful information. Hopefully you can do something with it. Not a diss, not saying there's anything that the fellas can't change, but I'm finna discuss women. It seems to me women always complain that ain't no good men, when the fact of the matter is, if women see a good man or have a good man in their life that want to be more than a friend to them in their life, they reject that good man. Anybody who doing something positive, anybody who's successful, anybody with a head on their shoulders, it seems like most women, not all women, but most women, especially speaking to like the African American community, most women won't have nothing to do with that brother. You get you a no good, sorry dude with no job, no aspirations, no house, no car. It seems like y'all running clean to that. Like y'all want to take care of somebody. Y'all want a man that y'all can take care of or is dependent on y'all. Not saying that's what you ultimately as your goal say, oh, that's what I want, but it seems like that's all y'all run to. Y'all will get a dude who don't have no job, no car, no aspirations for anything. So you end up taking care of this dude. He living with you. He don't have no job, so you supporting him, and he don't have no car. Now the dude gonna be no good, and the dude in those predicaments, unless from circumstances, some serious circumstances that he got there, he trying to get himself out. Other than that, someone who like that, that's not a guy for you. Because what's gonna happen is while you at work, he gonna be home eating up all your groceries, eating up all your food, and he ain't got no car. So for him to go anywhere, if he not a good faithful dude, when he talking to another female, he going to see another woman, guess what? He gonna use your car to do it while you at work. So he in your car riding around using your gas to go see other women. You working, supporting him, and all he doing is playing video games all day long. It's very cliche, but it's something that happen all the time. And women, it seems like that's all y'all look for. It's like if you can't have that bad boy, you don't want nothing. You know what I mean? You can't have a good man and want a bad boy at the same time. Sometimes, very few times, that good boy and that bad boy gonna be the same dude. But most often, y'all gonna shun, push aside the good dude and run to the bad dude who gonna treat you like garbage. You need to tighten up. You got a lot of things going. Most women are in a position where they can really have a lot in their life, where they can basically be queens and put on the pedestal, but you gotta see the situation for what it is. You gotta let a man, if you want a man, you're gonna have to let him be a strong man. He gotta be able to tell you something. You can't always meet him with attitude. You can't always meet him with hostility and go against what he trying to do or what he set for what y'all as a couple try to achieve. A real man, if you give him the opportunity, he wants to see you with the finer things. He wants to take care of you. He wants to see you with the best. He wants to see you raised above high. But you have to give him that opportunity. You have to step to the side and let him be a man. You have to let him do and play out what his role is. That's one thing. And then this is speaking to both parties. If you got to beat on her, you got to beat on him, you don't need to be with him. If you got to constantly be in a relationship or a situation where you getting beat or you got to beat on somebody, that ain't about nothing. I wouldn't want to never be in no situation like that. I'm not a woman beater. I never would beat on a woman. And if I gotta beat her, I definitely don't need to be with her. Whatever, if I gotta do all that and take it there, I don't need to be with her. And any woman, if you got to deal with all that and he got to do all that to you, then y'all ain't meant for each other. Something wrong. If some people say, and I've even heard women say this, that you can give, him or her reason to. Well, if you giving them reason like that, well, you still don't need to be with each other. Point blank, period. So what I would advise women to do is to do some real soul searching, some real analytical looking at their situation, about the choices they're making and why are they making them. Because you could be really putting your life, the rest of your life, in detriment. Because the thing about men, yes, it's a double standard. I'm not saying it's not, but we watch everything. What we see you doing and how you doing with the next man gonna affect how another man who see and witness all that and know that, how he deal with you. So it's like a build-up thing. Men look and judge like, okay, this girl was with him, this girl was with him, okay, this is the type of relationship they had, oh, she let him beat on her, so that's how he gonna play off you. You know, if you got a relationship where you getting beat, another dude who like to beat on women, he most acceptable to want to be with you because he know you going for it. As opposed to a woman, he know he ain't going for that, ain't finna sit there and tolerate that. He's not even going to attempt to get in any type of involvement with her, you know. And that woman, as soon as she get involved with him, if she do, once she see how he is, oh no, he gonna be on 92 somewhere. So it's very important that you start losing your head. I feel women are very bright, they're very smart, but in certain situations, for whatever be it the reason, they have a lack of knowledge when it comes to being with a man. Not a male, but a man. And even still, I'm going to go a little further and go and sum it all up. And basically, y'all deep in the game, but you got the rules missing. So I might be stepping out of pocket by doing this because I'm giving you a game for free, but I'm going to do it anyways. When you interested in a guy, challenge him on the issues that matters. If you want to find out whether he's a good guy or not, challenge him on the issues that matter. Talk to him and see what he think or what he believes, because thinking and speaking is one different thing. Find out what he believes when it comes to a family and a family unit. If you find a guy where family is the most important thing to him, and there was nowhere else he would rather be than with his family, and to him nothing on this physical world comes before his family and his wife or the woman he gonna make his wife, and he's not a violent guy, that's a keeper. That's all you gotta do. Challenge a man on the issues that matter. Family, his wife, their importance, and nothing physical on this world coming before them. Nothing other than his spirituality coming before them. And if he follow his spirituality, a proper spirituality gonna make him lean and cater towards his family and nothing else other than that spirituality being more important to them. That's all you gotta do. If he ain't violent and he don't beat on you, find someone who the most important thing to them is the family unit he creates. Find someone who wants to take care of the family unit he creates. Find someone where his everything is the family unit he want to create, their safety, their livelihood, and their upkeep. That's all you got to do. If you find that, everything else is a done deal. Now, some of y'all worrying about, like I said, you would take care of no good dude. So some of y'all would think, well, I want a guy who financially secure. A guy who I don't have to get up and make him go find a job. Someone who's self-motivated and going to find something for himself. That's true. But that don't necessarily make him a good man. He can have all the money in the world, still dog yacht. So like I say, y'all women need to learn how to challenge men on the things that matter. Seek a guy who interested or is about the things that matter. Once you do that, everything else is a done deal. You know, you could run and say you want to find a guy in the church. Just because he going to church and saying whatever, that don't mean he's a good man. Money don't mean he's a good man. Just because he got a good talk game, just because he's handsome, all these things do not equate a good man. Those are probably good qualities that I'm not saying a woman would be wrong for wanting a man, but they do not equate a good man. So if you want those qualities, look for what I said. Challenge a man with those qualities on the things that really matter. What he think about his partnership with a woman, what are his feelings and beliefs And like not just what he say, but call him on it. What do you see him doing? Is that what seems to be the most important thing to him? If it is, that's your keeper. You know what I mean? Someone who doing something positive, and that's a good thing, but also challenge him on the things that matter. If you do that, you can't go wrong. But like I said, it's important to understand what things actually matter. This BlazeDeImperial. I'm out of here.